Hey guys. So I am getting ready for my aunt's birthday party. It's gonna be like a pink parlay type of look and everything. So it's like since I haven't flexed my makeup in like a decent bit, when I finally do flex my makeup at the party, I'll like take you guys through my like video and do like one of those get ready with me kind of like flow kind of videos. And then I also want to switch it up and instead of like talking through the entire video, like bring you guys through with me. I'll do like one of the voiceover flows that I did like a while ago, but I typically like teeter top and like decide if I want to do like a voiceover or if I want to like literally talk through the entire thing and like bring you guys through the entire freaking look with me in like real time, or if I want to do like a speed through and then like do tiny talking snippets. But without further ado, and also, yeah, I guess I'll like catch you guys up too because I feel like a lot of times I like jump right into the video or I'll like either catch you up on like my daily flow. So, in life, guys, let's see. Okay, so I just completed my associates last year and I was like super freaking stoked about it. I'm midway through my bachelor's, super stoked about that also. And we finally just moved into our new house. Me and Grams, it will be like really cute to be like Grams like pop up right here, but I'm gonna like let her chill and relax. So she's gonna start getting ready in a bit too. So yeah, that's like my basic like main just spew of events. And let's see, I'm trying to see if there are like any like major like new products that I would have shown you that I'm gonna be using in this one that I don't typically use. So I've got this Impress You Beauty Glaze eyeshadow palette. And I'm gonna be using for this like this time. I was gonna grab like one of my freaking go-tos, but I was like, let me look it up because I always say I'm gonna like add this in like one, and I haven't added it yet, so this will be the one. And also this highlight palette. I think I got it on like Wish with like a bunch of other cute little items, a decent go. But this is another one that I was like, I'll save for a video, and I haven't really used it. It's the shade Dazzling Haze. It's a really light, cute shade. So it's a diamond jelly highlight. And I think when I initially like got it, I was like trying to like really like dig in there so I can like check the color and see if I would like the color and the flow. And I didn't really get like a nice swatch off of it, but now it's like much better. It's like super light. It's really like cute enough like to like blend it and then tap it more. It's like thick. There. So it's like and it looks like super light, but it's really cute in person. It's like a nice highlight flow, but again, it's like super thick. So I'll do like a tad bit of that on top of my go-to illuminating kit. I think I called it like Livers last time, or it's like Livers, and then it's the All You Need Is Love palette. It's like my freaking fave highlights on it. Alright, guys, so without further ado, let's get this thing started. Okay, so in this portion, I'm adding the primer by Sephora. And I'm gonna add a tad bit more because that definitely was not a freaking enough and cover the mid portion, the top portion of my face, and cover the eyelids also. And in this portion, I'm gonna like add a tap into my neck also, because I was like debating if I wanted to do like the full face like coverage and neck coverage all the way down to the cleavage area. Next, I'm going to go in with the LaBelle Contour Palette, which is one of my freaking faves. As you guys can see, I've gotten down to the freaking pan on the foundation and contour level. So we're gonna add in the foundation level, and then I got a tad bit on my nail, which you can see me kind of wiping on my face. So we're going to add the foundation level, and we're going to start with under the eyes. Then we're going to add that on for both portions of the face, and then we're going to dip into the palette a tad bit to add a tad bit more. That way we can get the full coverage throughout the entire face level. And you guys know my go-to flow: add foundation all throughout the face, and then add contour on top of that to make sure that we have that full coverage level. So we're gonna add foundation to our T-zone area and then blend that in over to the eyebrow area to make sure that when we're ready to blend, there's that full coverage level. And just make sure that our overall coverage is going to pop. And then we're gonna add that foundation level under the contour level and make sure that once we're ready to blend our contour and sorry guys, I'm like stumbling over my freaking tongue at this point. So we're gonna blend in that freaking excess level that I like swatched over from my nail and just kind of blend that in there also. That's it's gonna be like a lighter shade, but overall it's gonna blend in with our foundation level, and then we're gonna add foundation to our nose at the full coverage level to make sure that our nose is fully covered, and add the foundation to our chin also under our contour level for our cheek, and blend out that level and then leave enough room for our contour also. And then I'm gonna just pull back my hair back a tad bit. That way we can literally add the foundation coverage to our full face. That way we don't have to worry about any snags later because we're gonna add contour throughout that layer also. Next, we're gonna add in our contour shade, and for our contour shade, we're gonna make sure that we can literally just add it to the full level of coverage. So I'm gonna swatch into that a bit, and then go in with our typical contour routine. Add it to the cheek level, and then you guys know I typically try to do like the triangle level. And then after, we're going to do our forehead, and then we're going to do our chin and our full on like jawline. Oh, and also our nose, because those are our essential contour areas. Oh, and then also our cupid's bow area. And then just make sure that we literally cover like the nose area also. And then we're gonna get our nostril area, make sure that area is like nice and contoured. And also the under chin layer also. or should we say under lip area, and then we'll do the under lip area and do the chin area. Now we're gonna go into the cat meowser and grab our blender and blend all of the contour and foundation layers and throughout the face area, and make sure that we are just fully like contoured and blend that foundation in. And then we always use the softer layer, the top layer of the beauty blender. And I forgot to add foundation to my eyelid this time, so we're going to use any of the excess contour and foundation layers to really just like blend that into our eyelid to make sure that we're ready and prepped for the eyeshadow layer. Bye, cat meowser and beauty blender. Until later. Next, we're gonna go in with the Sephora setting powder. Now we're going to use our e.l.f. eyebrow wax gel and wax our eyebrows and make sure that they're prepped and ready for the eyebrow look. Then we're going to use our brow spoolie to literally just lift up our brows a bit and make sure that we're prepped and ready. So we're going to buff out our brows a bit and prep it for the brow look. Now we're going to go in with a Maybelline tattoo pencil and use the tattoo gel to literally just hyphen our brows before we go in with the brow pencil to add our brow layers. So with this, I'm going to literally just add in the extra brow strokes, and then towards the end, we're going to shape our brows. That way, when we're ready to add in the brow pencil look, it's all set and we have our brow outline. Now we're doing the other brow and just making sure that we're again ready and prepped for our brow outline using the Maybelline brow pencil. And for the other brow pencils, you can use the Maybelline brow pencil or the NYX brow pencil, and there's also the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil. I'll be using the Maybelline brow pencil. It's one of my faves. I use the NYX brow pencil for a decent bit. I started with the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil, and then I used the NYX brow pencil as the dupe to see how it was, and I literally loved it. And now that I know that there are like great dupes for it that give the same amount of coverage, I use the Maybelline brow pencil to match the Maybelline, oh my gosh, the Maybelline tattoo pencil, and it gives a great overall brow coverage level. So we're going to go on and fill in our overall brow level, match the top level to the bottom level, and then I'm going to literally just make sure that we add the overall shape and then extend the brow out to the point in which I would love it to literally add that pop. And then in case my brow isn't sharp enough, I always add in that like level of like depth. And then for the front layer of it, it's literally just matching that shape of the brow that we want. And with the tattoo pencil, adding in those extra strokes to add in that like hair level, it makes it like pop a bit. So then when we go in with a brow pencil after, it's literally just filling everything in and then adding in that sharp point at the end of it. Next, we're gonna go in with our highlight palette, you guys, and it's going to be the Life's palette, and we're going to go in with the lighter shades. Wait, actually, I'm pretty sure I go with the Primavera shade, like right off the bat, because it's like closer to my natural shade. Yep, there we go, Primavera, and we're going to add that into our cheek layer first. Then we're going to add it to our nose, our T-zone, our cupid's bow, and then just make sure that our overall highlight level is ready to pop. And remember the palette that I showed you earlier, one of the new ones that I acquired on Wish. We're going to add that on top also to make sure that our overall highlight level is like ready to pop for the party. Alright, so here we go. We're using the palette from Wish.com and adding this in to add that extra pop layer. I will fill you guys in on the name of the palette and the shade towards the end of the video. There's Grams, you guys, I told you. She was gonna pop up for like a bit of it. I wanted her to pop up earlier, but again, I told you we were both getting ready, so Grams is popping up. We're grabbing our like essential hair suds. She's literally about to like literally go flex her hair and then start getting ready with her outfit and flow. So we're literally just gonna do our highlight, and I'll show you guys later in the video the pics of me and Grams, like as we began to head towards the party and our party flow. So we're just going to add the highlight to our cheeks, our T-zone, and our cupid's bow area, and then maybe like a tad bit of the nose. Okay, wait, no, I'm sorry, you guys. I forgot I didn't add a tad bit extra to my nose, but that'll be added later. Next, we're gonna go in with the Impress You palette by Beauty Glaze and start our eye look. So first, we're going to do the natural shade. As I pick my brush, I'll show you what shade I'm gonna go in with first. It's gonna be one of the super bright shades, and it's gonna be our base shade. Tap off the excess, of course. So we're going to add the base shade to the entire eye level. That way it has that bold, cute, defining shade. That way, even if our eye look happens to have like any downfalls or if it doesn't pop enough, there's still that defining shade on there. But you guys know we're going to go in with a defining, bold, cute look. So we're just going to blend that into our entire eyelid. That's going to be our base shade. We're going to blend it in and make sure that it fits under our eyelid. Tap off the excess again for the other eye. We're going to blend that into our base eyelid level, and then we're going to blend it into our upper eyelid level under the eyebrow. Blow off the excess powder. Alright, so then we're going to switch our eyeshadow brushes and add in our next shade. So for our next shade, we're going to go in with a tad bit of a deeper pink shade because again, remember you guys, it's the pink parlay. So we're going to have to add pink to the look. This shade, we're just going to tap into it a decent bit, tap off the excess, as you can see it kind of like wafting through the air. And then we're going to add that into the top portion. We're going to blend that into the outer portion of the eye look and then blend it into the overall top layer. And then we're going to add that right over our brows, blend that into our area towards our nose, and just make sure that there's an overall coverage on the top layer. And then we're going to do the same exact thing on the other eyelid. That way we can cross off 2 freaking levels of it and make sure that the eyelids are covered on both sides. Then we're just going to blend that in and bring it down to the nose. Make sure that our coverage is added for our eye look. And make sure that the eye look is ready to pop and overall cover that pink level. That way when we pop up at the party, we have that pink coverage for the pink parlay. Next, we're going to add in the lighter pink shade now. I'm thinking, should I use this brush? And I'm like, Since we've switched brushes, let's add the lighter pink shade in. Tap off the excess. And then we're going to blend that into the lower lid area, into our small little crease area, and cover like that main area of our eyelid. And make sure it's ready to pop and bring that look together. Then we're going to do the exact same thing on the other eyelid. Tap off the excess and get ready to literally bring the look together. I kind of debated for a bit if I wanted to use like a red shade to like literally add that pop to like the main lid area. But then I was like, maybe I'll just add in the freaking Primavera shade because it's cute, it's pink, and it's freaking like bold. And then it's the highlight level, so you know it's gonna add that coverage. So we're gonna add Primavera to the lower lid area, and then just make sure that our eye look is fully ready to pop. Tap off the excess and then add that in there. So on top of being like a cute like eyeshadow level, or should I say eyeshadow layer, we're going to add that in there and then add it in the highlight level. That way it's cute, it's pink, it adds to the original like pink layer that's on there, but it's also like super freaking bright and strong. It's that highlight, so it'll literally like make the original color pop and then add to it with being a natural pink shade. Then we're just going to add like our highlight all over again to make sure that the original highlight that we added will really pop. And as you can see, as I'm adding the Primavera with the eyeshadow brush, our original highlight layer pops way more. So we added to our nose, our T-zone. Gonna emphasize the T-zone a tad bit, and our Cupid's bow to make sure that really pops. And we're gonna just kind of blend that in a bit so it's not like blotchy. And then for the layer that's right above the lips, as you guys always know, we want that layer that's like right above the lips to always pop. And then we want the rest to kind of like blend a tad bit. And then I'm like literally like making sure that like my freaking chapstick is still like, what should I say, my lip gloss is still blended in there. That way you guys aren't seeing my lips looking like super like freaking dry or like that freaking level where it's like you have a lip gloss on for a decent bit and then it gets like all blotchy. So we're going to say to the eyeshadow and highlight level and go in with our mascara. And it's going to be the CoverGirl Lash Mascara. And as you guys know, I'll list it in the description later. And you can always find it in the descriptions for other videos because it's one of my go-to Maybelline mascara products. And then we're just going to add that to the top layer and be extremely delicate. Don't be afraid to like blink your eyes to like make sure that like it's added to your eye. Like if you like bring the mascara over to your eyes and then you blink your eye, it literally instantly adds mascara for you and just make sure that's ready to match a level. And then it'll literally just make sure that your natural eyelashes are like emphasized and then add it to your lower lash level. Now, in the midst of this, I'm not sure which freaking eye it was, but I literally like blinked a bit on the lower lash level and I ended up like a tad bit of like blotchiness on like one spot of it. But I was like, we're gonna work with it. It's still gonna be cute and it's not overly bold. It's like a tad freaking little blotch, so it wasn't like overly bold. And I think it was the right side. But overall, we're just gonna make sure the eyelid pops. And as I tell you guys in like the end of the video, I'm like super congested. I've been like working through getting over a freaking like cold slash like sinus infection this week. So don't mind me if in the voiceover I sound super congested like I did like a few seconds ago. And in the end of the video, I'll literally explain it to you guys because I have been congested as heck. So next, I'm going to use the Sephora eye freaking liner. It got freaking stuck, so I literally had to like use my teeth to pop the top off. And then in the midst of trying to like get the eyeliner to like work, I could not get it to freaking work because it was just super freaking stiff. And then I couldn't turn it, and then I didn't want to like literally try to like overly work it because my nails were already added for the party, or should I say overall for my like end of the week flow. And then I was just like, all right, so I'm just gonna leave that, and then kind of like be super sad about it because I was really hoping to add that. But we're gonna do our lip look next. So we're gonna go in with our lip liner by You Can Be and our matte lipstick by You Can Be also. So we're going to line the top layer of our lips and make sure that we are ready and prepped for our lip look. Now at this point, as you guys can see throughout the entire video, I've been looking at the camera because I use the camera to do my makeup look for like the first time ever, and it was like really freaking like awesome. I've never done that before. But for this portion, I literally looked at my mirror in the background and it was freaking like a nice kind of like shift to like actually look at the mirror while doing it. And it like helped a lot with like the lining of the lips, like for doing like the outline layers. It's like freaking perfect. So next we're gonna go with the matte lipstick from You Can Be, and then I always like add a tad bit extra to make sure that it's like full, it's thorough, and it's ready for the look. So we're just going to add that over our entire bottom layer of our lips. Make sure there's that full coverage added. And then next we're going to do a top layer of our lips and just make sure that everything is covered. Just add that all over and throughout. And just cover your entire freaking lip look and make sure that you have a lip liner that'll match your look. Just gonna let that dry for a tad bit and then just take a break for a bit. I'll pop up and see you in a few. Alright, so next we're gonna go in with our MAC lip gloss and add that on top to make sure that I look not only as like set, finish, and pops, but adding the lip gloss on top makes it so that the matte lipstick will not smear. Oh my gosh, I said spear. Still have wrestling on the mind. I just watched WrestleMania, you guys, so spear is gonna be on my mind for a decent bit. So let's add a tad bit more and then just cover our entire lip look. That way we have our matte layer that's dried on the bottom, and you have to let your matte lip layer dry before you add in the lip gloss. That way when you add the lip gloss, you're not disturbing the matte layer. And then just add the lip gloss on top, and then it makes your lip look glossy, cute, but then the matte layer on the bottom is also like solidified and ready to last throughout the night. As long as you don't bother your lip layer a lot. Now for me, I literally have like a few glasses of wine and then I have like drinks throughout the party.
It doesn't matter, you won't believe me.
Okay, so let's move on to something else. Wait, hold on. One sec, something in the background. Okay, I was in like the midst of watching Resident Alien and I've had it like playing throughout the entire freaking time on the black background. Alright, so I'm gonna use some of the Sephora makeup setting spray. It's one with the, let's see, it's 16-hour wear protection. Transfer proof for sweat and humidity resistance. It has the ginseng extract added into it also. This is one of my favorites. Like, it literally like sets the makeup extremely well. Typically, I would bring you guys through like a entire freaking look as like the afterglow or like the outfit that you, let's see, could wear with it, or like the outfit that I'm gonna be wearing for the day. But considering the fact that it is still only 6:07 and the party to start until around like 7 to 8ish, we probably aren't gonna head out until like probably around like 7:30, 7:45ish. I'm probably not gonna get dressed until like around like 6:45ish to 6:50, like 7ish. So I'm like, that'll be a little like too early. And then as you guys know, I typically would like blend down my neck also, just to like always add in the flow of the tutorial to like blend down your neck, make sure that your makeup pops, it flows throughout, contour like your chest, make sure like that area looks really like great, bold, presentable, matches your makeup look and brings like that fierce flow to it, and also like just to blend the overall makeup look, contour areas such as like your neck, your chin, bring it down, blend all of that, give it like that in-depth look, that type of flow and color that matches your face, looks freaking just amazing and stunning and shows that you know how to like make a look pop. But we're gonna finish it off with the setting spray. I'll show you guys like my partial flow of my look. Oh, and then another reason why I didn't contour like down my chest, what's it's like in connection with the outfit. I'm gonna be wearing a white dress and then my bralettes white also. So I was like, if I could start the contour now to like show you guys the flow in the video, I'm gonna get like my freaking bralette like saturated in the freaking makeup. I'm like, I don't even want to have to think about if I can't get like the freaking contour shade or the foundation shade out of it, how freaking sad I would be, because it's like one of those sets I spent like freaking like $30 for. So I'm like, not that I don't want to get another one. It's the fact that it's super freaking cute, and I literally waited like a decent bit to order it. It was like one of those things where it was like a holiday seasonal flow. It was like just after my birthday, and I was like, oh, I should have definitely got this for me like during my birthday season. But I put it with like that Christmas freaking flow. So then I got like everybody their gifts, and I always like throw in like a few like essentials for me. So I threw in like two freaking like new bralette and like just full on like top and bottom sides. And let's see, for this one I got like a red shade, a black shade, and a white shade, and it's like the full stud, super cute. It's like lacy, and I'm just like, I do not want to ruin it. And then the other set's more like a casual, like go to like athletic type of flow side, and I was just like, I already ruined that one, so I'm gonna try not to ruin this one. Shake it up a tablet before I get like a bunch of globs. I haven't used them since like, probably around my birthday or when I went to the concert last year. There's the list. I felt like a tap in my mouth. Okay. Okay, so I was gonna add on like an eyeliner look too, but as you guys could like see like earlier in the video, I literally like could not get the top off at first. Then after I freaking got the top off, I was like I can't even like twist it, and then I have the freaking nails, so I really can't like try to like that extra force unless I like pop one off, and I kind of ended up like popping this one off, so I had to like fix it during like break stage, but. I was gonna have like a cute little like brown like natural like eyeliner flow to like go with the look that way. It's like something cute out of the eyeliner look in there also. But overall, it's okay. This is gonna be another like one of the new products that I wanted to show you. This is one of the products that I got in the Sephora gift box side. And it's like super cute. It's a freaking let's see what shade this is. The shade Cocoa number 14, and it's super freaking cute. Alright, so you guys, thank you for tuning in and watching this video with me. I forgot to tell you guys in the beginning I'm like sick, so like my voice is like off. I feel like 9 times out of 10 whenever I shoot like any of my recent videos that have been like posted within recent years, I'm literally like in the midst of getting over a freaking bug, and that's just like the freaking worst. Because before I like shoot the video, I'm like in the midst of being like, oh my gosh, like I literally was like coughing throughout most of the freaking video, and I was like, oh, see, these are the moments where if like I don't explain at some point, you're gonna wonder like, why are you coughing? So it's like, what's going on? It's like, no, I'm like literally like trying to clear the freaking like mucus out of my system by like any way like possible. I woke up this morning and I was like literally just like over the sink like okay, get the heck out of there, because I was like I woke up and I was like choking. I like could not breathe, and it was like literally because I just had like too much freaking like mucus put up in like my freaking like respiratory tract. Like it was like from like here up to like the top of like my freaking like windpipe, and it was like glob like right there. So I was like and like cleared it out. It was freaking like horrible. Oh, and then you guys got to see Grams in the midst of it too. She like popped up. She was like, "Am I in the video?" And I was like, "I already like mentioned you. It's freaking fine. I wanted you to like pop up earlier." I was like, "So time to get ready. Let's like not mess with the flow." And of course, as I told you, she's like starting to get ready now too. But yeah, you guys, it's gonna be like my like basic flow for the night. I'm gonna wait for the settings for it to like kind of dry a tad bit more. It kind of like made my freaking highlight more freaking like glossy, and it's like shining to the max. I'm gonna see if that like kind of like dials back a bit, but if not, I'm liking the freaking flow. I'm hoping the lighting is gonna be like super like bright in there, but like not like overly bright, like super freaking like you walk in there and it's like full on just like bright to the max, like you know, like the perfect lighting type of flow to like really like complement the look. And of course I'm gonna have to throw both of these in my freaking bag. It's almost time to go. Alright, so let's bring you guys through a few of my products. Hopefully you guys get a chance to check them out and flex your looks and have awesome dates. But I'm not gonna do like my complete closing because let's bring you guys through a few. So this is the Sephora Micro Smooth Multitasking Baked Face Powder, and I use it like every freaking time because it's so close to my natural shade. It like brings the look together so freaking well. Like whenever I reach into my makeup bag, I literally am like always ready to use my freaking e.l.f. HD powder. Remember you guys, I always like love this freaking powder, and I always like got a new one, and I found that they made a big one, so I got like the medium sized one, and I was like I'm gonna use this like all the time. And then Sephora sent me this one, and I was like, this one is so my freaking shade. Like this product is so freaking amazing, and I love it. It's great for baking. This one is so freaking great for like natural looks though, that I just have to like literally add it on top of my freaking like cream contour set. And for the primer, I use the Smooth and Blur Primer by Sephora. Also, this was another part of the gift set. I freaking love it. The setting spray was another part of the gift set. So was the eyeliner. And the eyeliner did like work initially. It's just been in my bag for like 2 years. Oh gosh. Happy birthday! Love you! That's my honest birthday. That's his party we're heading to in a bit, and I'm super freaking stoked. Let's say. Then I showed you guys earlier the Dazzling Haze Diamond Jelly Highlight by Vibely that I ordered on Wish, which was like super freaking cute. Try to like place that like back in it, keep that like safe in its box until the next time I use it. I'm gonna put it like back in like my mega makeup bag. My cat meowser for my beauty blender, which I'm going to have to literally replace with one of the backups in my bag over there because it's starting to like fall apart. This is like my fave though because it's that top portion that's great for getting like under the eyes and then like the small areas, and then this portion is just great and it's like flat on the bottom too. It's like using like the typical like beauty blender flow, but it's so freaking flat. It's like easy to like kind of like maneuver and like turn to get the entire look done, so I'm gonna have to order another one of these because I freaking love that. And these are freaking great for setting your beauty blenders in a nice compact case. It also will allow the air to flow through. That way you're not dealing with a beauty blender that's like forming like mold or like producing bacteria while it like dries out, and it's not like stinky when you use it either. It's just like drying naturally, and then it's ready to go the next time you use it. And then as always, remember to stay on top of cleaning your beauty blenders. I would say if you don't like every time, maybe like every other time, like making a mental note to yourself, like if I don't remember to do it every time, at least every other time I'll have to like literally just like rinse it out of bed. That way you're not putting any like old foundation, any bacteria or anything, and just like rubbing it into your face. It can cause breakouts. And then always remember to wash your face when you get home. So I'm going to use my Mary Kay micellar water. I don't know if some people say like I forget the other pronunciation, so I always say micellar water because that's like kind of how I started saying it. But I'm gonna use this to like clear the initial like first set of the layer. How do you guys? The lights just went off on my mirror. Just clear like the initial set of the makeup off. I'll probably like leave the lips for like literally when I go like to wash my face like fully in the bathroom right after. But just make sure you give your face like a deep clean before like going to sleep with any of the makeup on, because even after you do like a full on like face deep cleaning sesh and then a freaking scrubbing sesh with micellar water, it's still one of those things where I've had like makeup that's still on my face like the next freaking day after the entire shoot, and then it will cause like I was related to like my like next freaking breakout because I'm like if I only got that like small spot where there was still some foundation, I wouldn't have that pimple like in this exact area or like just like any breakdown like that. So always stay up on making sure to keep your face like clean, hydrated, refreshed, and free of anything that can cause future breakouts. Flex some of your best looks that you'll ever freaking flex in your life and continue to be freaking awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in future videos. I'm gonna start getting ready. hopefully you guys can like find the freaking updated pics and videos from the freaking party session later. I'm gonna be like posting them on like my snap and everything. But again, this is gonna be like post party or like by the end of the party. So hopefully you guys get a chance to like check out some of the flags, and I'll try to like post them on Twitter so you guys can go see them there. Because let's see, if I post them on my freaking snap and let you go and like check like my freaking public profile, you're not gonna be able to find it. And if I post them on Instagram or Facebook, they're gonna be on my stories, so they're gonna be there for like 24 hours at most. But you guys have an awesome week. I love you guys. Alright, heading to the party now, guys.